Guys, I'm pretty excited for this episode because anyone who knows me knows that I love a spicy ginger cocktail, so I've been meaning to do the Penicillin for a long time. Now for this drink, we're gonna need some ginger syrup. I'm gonna make the recipe from Sam Ross's book, which calls for fresh ginger juice. So first we're gonna need to peel a bunch of ginger to get that skin off. A trick here is to just use the outside of a spoon, or you can use a vegetable peeler. Then we're gonna chop up that ginger and give it a few pulses on a food processor or blender. Now we need to get that ginger juice out of there, and I find the easiest way is to just scrape it into a nut milk bag like this, and then just twist it and squeeze until the juice comes out. Repeat this process until you get about 1/2 cup or 120 mils of fresh ginger juice. To give you a sense of yield, I had to use about 20 ounces of ginger to get this amount of juice. Alright, now to turn this juice into a syrup, we need to sweeten this up a little bit by adding 1/2 cup or about 100 grams of superfine sugar. Here we'll just combine the ginger juice and sugar in a mason jar and shake in a non-suggestive manner. After this, I'd like to add a touch of vodka as a preservative so it keeps in the fridge for up to a month. Next we need some honey syrup. Now this one is much simpler. We just need to add about 1 cup or 240 mils of fresh honey to a jar. Come on now. Then we're gonna add 1/3 cup or about 80 mils of hot water. Again, we're gonna shake to combine in a non-suggestive manner and then store in the fridge for up to 1 month. Alright, now that we've got our syrups, let's make the damn cocktail already. We're gonna start with 3/4 of an ounce or 22 mils of fresh lemon juice. Now to balance that with sweetness, we're gonna go half and half ginger and honey. So start with 3/8 of an ounce or about 11 mils of our ginger syrup. Then another 3/8 of an ounce or 11 mils of our honey syrup, giving us an equal amount of syrup and citrus juice. Then we're gonna make sure our gig line is straight and then add 2 ounces or 60 mils of a blended scotch. Add some ice and we're gonna shake this for about 15 seconds. While we do that, let's learn a little bit of the history of this drink. The Penicillin is another modern classic invented in about 2005 from Sam Ross at the bar Milk and Honey in New York City. Now once we're done shaking, we're gonna double strain this into a rocks glass with ice. And remember, double straining will filter out the little ice chips and citrus pulp. Then you're gonna grab your favorite peaty scotch and just float a splash of that over the top of the drink. And if you're a ginger junkie like I am, garnishing with a piece of ginger candy is a must. Alright, it's that time of the episode. Cheers, y'all. I love this cocktail. That smoke on the nose from the peaty scotch, that spicy, sweet cocktail underneath. This is some tasty medicine. Highly recommended. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. I put out a video about every 2 weeks, so if you don't want to miss it, make sure you subscribe. Oh, and if you haven't checked out my cocktail calculator for building balanced cocktails, I'll put a link right here.